Hello, family. Welcome to Amora and Nana Fun Times. I'm having a great day, and if I'm having a great day, you, you, you too should be having a great day. I'm Nana, so let's have some fun. As you can see, I'm talking about my experience having a bone marrow test. Have you guys even ever heard of that before? You know, I've heard of that in the past when someone has sickle cell disease or the sickle cell trait. I've heard of that. But I didn't hear about it intensely until it pertained to me. You know, as you guys know, I'm a double below knee amputee, and they were doing a lot of tests at first to find out what was going on because they didn't know what was going on. They knew something was going on, but they didn't know, and they wanted to find out, number one, what it was. Number two, once they did the biopsy, after the bone marrow test, once they found out it was a congenital bone disease, they wanted to find out what kind it was. And in my mind, when I heard about bone marrow, guys, please don't laugh at me. I thought about I'm going to say a chicken. You know, so how sometimes when someone fries chicken or bakes chicken, you know, the bone marrow, the brown stuff that's in the chicken, a lot of people suck that. A lot of Southern people like that, and they suck it like in chicken and turkey necks and neck bones and stuff like that. That's what I thought. And I'm like, oh, they trying to get some brown stuff out of my bones? How they going to do that? Do they break my bone and then put it back together? Am I going to be in a cast? Am I going to have to get some shots? What is it? And let me tell you about my experience. That doctor, I ain't going to give his name because I don't know if he's still alive. He may be still in practice. I don't know. So I'm not going to give his name. But why do doctors tell you a story, tell you a fib, don't tell you the truth? You know what? If something's going to hurt me, let me know it's going to hurt. Blondie, this is going to hurt. Nana, this is going to hurt. Let me know it's going to hurt. Don't tell me that it's not going to hurt. Don't do that. I don't think doctors should do that. Not even to a child. You know, I would rather for them to say, yes, Blondie's going to hurt, but you'll get through it. I mean, Amora, Aaliyah, my grands, I love them. And let me see. They're going to doctor because school is starting back. Actually, Amora starts school Monday. Yay! No, I'm just playing. I'm going to miss my baby. But, you know, they have to get shots and physicals and stuff like that if they're going to be in any type of, you know, track activities and stuff like that. So I rather the doctor say, well, okay, Amora, you got to get some shots today. Oh, doctor, is it going to hurt? Yes, Amora, it's going to hurt, but you'll get through it. Don't say, no, Amora. No, it ain't going to hurt, baby. Don't do that. Because you give the person an expectation, and it's going to hurt, and they're going to be mad at you. whether they say it or not. They gonna be mad. Don't do that. And I'm saying it because I'm going to tell y'all about my experience. So, okay. So like I said, I was the breadwinner and I couldn't walk anymore. And they were trying to figure out what was going on with me. So I went to the specialist. My doctor referred me to a specialist. Oh, this doctor, so-and-so, he's really good at finding so-and-so, and you'll get your answer. So I'm like, okay. So I went and I saw the doctor and everything, and he was real, he had a real bedside manner. And I say that because I have been to certain doctor offices where they don't have a bedside manner. They just say whatever on their mind and you take it or leave it. But there are some who have some care and concern and compassion for their patients. You know, I have left doctor offices and stuff like that because of the doctor's rudeness. So I went to see him and we talked and everything, and he consulted with me and looked at my leg and all this other type of stuff. And he was like, okay, Blondie, so that we can know what's going on with you, we need to do a bone marrow. And I said, a bone marrow? He said, you have questions? I said, yeah. I said, so y'all gonna go in here and like break my arm and get the brown stuff out? And he looked at me and he said, Blondie, what are you talking about? I said, you know, like a chicken, you know, or turkey neck. You know, if you eat that type of stuff and, you know, you eat on the bone and the gristle and stuff, then, you know, you break it and then that brown stuff come out and a lot of people eat it and stuff. They think it's good. And he was like, no, it's not like that. And he was like, I ain't never heard of that. I said, well, you know, I'm from the South and I don't do it, but I have family members that still do that type of stuff. And they say it's good. So he was like, okay. He was like, let me admit you to the hospital. And I said, hold up. Why you got to admit me to the hospital for bone marrow tests? He was like, first of all, for your protection, for a disease control, because it's a surgical procedure. And I said, huh? He said, trust me, it'll be all right. I said, is it going to hurt? I said, doctor, are you sure it's not going to hurt? He said, no. So what I do? I get ready, check myself into the hospital and everything. And they treated me real good in the hospital. Then the next day, he came in, consulted with me and everything. And I saw a big table, a cup that was covered up. I didn't know what was underneath there. But in retrospect, I wish I had took the linen off that towel, whatever the covering that was on the tools and everything, and then I would have saw what I needed to see, and I would have got up out of there. So I'm looking at this long table full of stuff, you know, and it's all covered up. I mean, I'm like, all this for me? And he was like, it's a surgical procedure, Blondie. I'm like, okay, you know. And I'm like, dang, that's a lot of stuff for it to just be, you know, a little bone marrow test or whatever, you know. What I should have did was look up bone marrow testing, what it does, and talk to somebody who has had it. But he made it seem so simple. So I was laying in a hospital bed, and I was like, do I have to get up? He was like, I said, really? He was like, all you got to do is turn over on your side. I said, on my side? He was like, yeah. You're going to feel a little pinch. I said, a little pinch? He said, yes, that's the numbing process. But you're not going to actually feel the actual bone marrow testing that we're going to do. I said, oh, for real? I said, oh, okay, it's that simple. And he said, Blondie, this is serious right now. Once you turn on your side and we get started, you cannot move. Because if you move, you're going to be paralyzed. If there's a chance that you can become paralyzed. And I said, huh? He was like, there's a chance that you can become paralyzed, so you can't move. And I'm like, so what are you doing? Some electricity stuff? What's going on? So he was like, no, it's okay. So I turned over to my side, and I saw a nurse come in there. And I'm like, then another nurse, or was it one nurse? Okay, so did she come in there, and I'm like, huh? Oh, I'm assistant doctor so-and-so, so-and-so. I'm like, okay. And she come in with all these cloths and stuff. And I'm like, what is going on? So I turned over to my side. He was like, are you ready? And I prayed. And I said, yeah, I'm ready. I didn't know what to expect. They told me it wasn't going to hurt, so I wasn't expecting no pain. And y'all, let me tell you what this doctor did to me. I turned over to my side, and he reminded me again, Blondie, don't move, because if you move, there's a chance that you can become paralyzed. I said, okay, I'm not moving. So I turned over, and he stuck me. Felt like a pin. I said, I have a high tolerance for pain. So that didn't really hurt me because hey, because I used to tend, for electricity, and stuff like that. So yeah, I have a high tolerance for pain. So I'm like, I was like, that's it? You done? He was like, no, that was just to numb your side, to numb your pelvis. I said, numb my pelvis? What you doing with my pelvis? He was like, we have to get a sample of the bone in your pelvis. Now, why didn't you tell me this when I wasn't turned over to my side and couldn't move? Why didn't you tell me this when I consulted you in the office? They know what they was doing. So I'm mad. I'm mad. Oh, I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. What the 45? I'm mad. I'm like, this man tricked me. This doctor tricked me. So he said, don't move, don't move. And y'all, I heard this sound. And he said, did I tell you don't move? I said, I know, but I'm scared. What is that? You guys, that sound was a sound of a drill. Did you hear what I said? D-R-I-L-L. This man took a drill in my side and popped out a piece of bone from my pelvis. Guys, family, when I say I screamed, the whole hospital heard me. There were so many people coming up in their room, and there was blood everywhere. Do you hear me? They had so many towels trying to soak up that blood from me. And they thought somebody was dead. I screamed so loud, the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus. That's all I kept saying, the blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus. I was so mad at that doctor. He lied to me. And I said, after everything was over, and I was crying. Oh, I was crying. I couldn't stop crying. I was in so much pain. And I have a high tolerance for pain, y'all. So y'all know this had to be painful. I said, why, doctor? Why didn't you tell me this? He was like, Blondie, now you know if I had told you this, you would have never had this done. I said, yeah, you're right. And he said, that's why I didn't tell you. He said, but with this sample, we'll be able to tell you what type of congenital bone disease it is. Don't you want to know the type? I I said, that's not important. That's not important. He said, yes, it is. I said, let me see it. Let me see it. He had put it in this little vial thing. And guys, it looked like the vial had solution in it. And in the solution looked like a piece of chicken meat. You know, it was that texture. It wasn't hard. Or maybe it was hard, but once he put it in the solution, it became like loosey-goosey. You know, loose. And y'all, I saw what was in there compared to my pain. It wasn't enough of my bone in there. I'm like, you should have half of my pelvis in there. All that pain I just went through. Y'all, I was so angry. I was angry. So they cleaned me up, and you know, he knew I was mad. So he even got out of there, and I didn't see him for a couple of days. I think he had to let me simmer down and get perspective on things. But my thing is, you should have never did that to me. You should have let me know. So let me know in the comments. Would you rather know than not to know? To tell somebody, to have a doctor or nurse tell you it's not going to hurt and it hurt, or to tell you that, yeah, it's going to hurt, but you'll be all right. You're going to get through it. So let me know in the comments, would you rather know than not to know? Because I would rather know. Don't tell me something's going to hurt me that it's not going to hurt me, and it does. But yeah, that was my bone marrow test. And I almost said his name. He came back and he let me know it was the longest name I've ever heard in my life. Etisokaliodonos Naticism. Huh? Work, Blondie, let's do further testing. No. Whatever this congenital bone disease is, let it be what it is. I'll deal with it. Because when I go to heaven, Jesus will give me a new body. Then I ain't got to worry about it. No more testing. Well, come on. I mean, they had so many scientists that wanted to follow me and test me and all types of stuff. I'm not no guinea pig. You're not going to keep on poking me. I'm done. You let me know what it is. Okay. I'm cool with it. Whatever. I'm pray and keep it moving. No more testing. I'm done. But yes, you guys, that was my bone marrow test. And it hurt. But please like, subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. Turn on your post notifications so you can be notified, family. Yes, a bone marrow test. It hurts. Don't let them tell you that it don't. It hurts. Be prepared. Some of you may have heard of a bone marrow test, but not actually know what it entails. But that's what it entails for me. I don't know if there's different kinds of bone marrow tests. I don't know, but I just know of that one that I took. Yeah. I just want to say I'm a sinner saved by grace, and I can't wait to see my master's face. You guys have a wonderful day, and as always, be wonderfully blessed by our King on today. Until next time, family, remember, let me know in the comments if you rather to know that it's going to hurt than not to know that it's going to hurt. All right. You guys have a wonderful day.